Folks, I am coming. I ain't gonna be up here all night. I gotta go. Yeah, listen, I am a person. I can give it to you as long as you want me to. I can. I can give it to you as long as you want me to. Let me mute this mic. Now I don't know if I really want to piss off everybody and call some people, or do I just want to, you know, piss them off just by my presence? Child, my ass is sleeping. My ass is sleeping, right? Damn, looks like a muscle. Okay, girl, I see it. Got me a little muscle. So, let me play this song real quick. Computer can come on. That's what people just don't learn a lesson. They don't know when to stop, even when suggested or anything like that, right? While I'm running my mouth, looking at this damn phone. How you tell me? I'll tell you this, right? On my wall, which only my stalker, I have something back that was done online, conversations online back in 2011, right? Mind you, we've been on it a minute, but I'm 2011, okay? And back then, I was talking about the same thing I speak on now. Same thing. Now, unless you told me that I could see in the future, and so I should, retain this information, I should store it somewhere. Unless you tell me that I have those type of powers to do so, the only other logical explanation of what I'm speaking, because it's what I do for real. It's what I've always done. Hmm? It's gotta be one of the goddamn up. Can't be both. It cannot be both. There's no way I'm going to be talking about um, Kenny and the bed and asking people, to, uh, just do some good every day, right? For someone else. There's no way I'm gonna be saying that way back then and just lying or whatever you want to call it after 2019. That's just crazy. I had no idea that I would run into some people that that's affected by what goes on in someone else's life. Anyhow, I thought I was I made it clear, right? With this goddamn moose and anybody else that want to come on with their goddamn la la. Okay? Now it rained down here today. I wasn't last night. I think last night that big old thunder, but rain down here today, right? Spring break is in, thank you, Jesus, right? So I can sleep in, right? But listen, here we go today. Now, after this Muslim took off work, all this extra shit, I so happened to roll on goddamn over, and I hear this bitch talking about me. I'm just trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. She is the one who keeps on fucking with me over the very existence of my goddamn life. I can't help you with that. I'm not trying to goddamn help. Okay? I had another goddamn idiot yesterday told me that I'm still letting people disrespect him on my channel. First of all, I'm not even becoming a pimp. But second of all, listen, baby, there is no time that you can really point to that said that Angie don't allow people to go off on people on her channel. Angie don't do. No, okay? I'm not fixing to censor people from speaking a motherfucking piece. Even you, nigga. The one that's complaining about somebody talking about him the other day is also one of the ones that have hit my goddamn link to go off on people to talk about somebody. I'm just trying to figure this out. Now, you really think first of all, even if it was cool, I'm not going to stop nobody from talking about you. The only thing that I stop people for is for who? Wives and children, or their significant other and children. That is it. And especially in this climate, I'm going to stop her from talking about your motherfucking ass. No. No, what the fuck you think is going on? We ain't cool. We're not that cool. So, anyway, let me start. Y'all know I be having to leave. Let me start by pressing play. Um, and again, I only heard, little snippets of what she was saying here and there. I don't motherfucking get it. But if you want it, I can give it to you. I surely can. Yeah, because you act like you need it. And why motherfucking what? Why keep you waiting? So I tried to fast forward in as much as I could. It was really good. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I don't know. Carter just texted, says, "Oh, mom, school, the class is." Hold on. Okay. That's what goes on over here. This over here ain't got shit on it. Y'all, when I tell y'all, these people, woo, I be like, I'm trying to get a big ass thing. Look what he made yesterday. I was downstairs doing paperwork. Y'all got to see this. And it's it's scrumptious. Go! House. You know, she's going on and on and on, and she's talking about how the Tasha K is manipulating the people and uneducated and things like that, but then, you know, turns around and throws it to her compare. I have to give, you got to take his, what's the saying? We know sometimes not what we do, and we know most of the times what it is that we are doing. We know, right? But at the same time, it's when the camera comes on. We get to going and you say, you know, la 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 la. Again, my words. You know, is that part of being normal? Well, that's to be undetermined because that's to be undetermined. But you know, and then I kept saying, okay, I'm gonna say this because you know I said I was gonna be quiet. And blah blah blah. And I've been watching this show with this one lady on here about you know, saying some things that she would like to say about Tasha K. I think her name is Lakeisha or something like that, right? Going in, she just got her YouTube plaque from YouTube, right? So I was watching that, but of course, you know, like, you Pete, what you say, you like to mix corn in your spaghetti, you got tears. Try the cornbread. Try that cornbread, baby. You're going to be, oh my God, this is so good. You don't want to make it thick in there. You just want to pinch off your little cornbread, sprinkle on like breadcrumbs or so, right? And then I'm going to come out my room. And girl, okay, it's happening, honey. It's happening. Let me see. Let's look on the camera. Now. Hold on, y'all. Why you had company I had to, you know, you told me. What? Then you had company or something, you wouldn't let me in. Right, but I'm just trying to figure. There you go. There you go. You want let me get this. What is it? Oh, thank you. What happened? Much how you doing? And you are talking about me. The hell? Me, girl. Y'all hold on, y'all. Semi-final, man. You saw the article they did on me? No, I saw you on the news, and that's what I was calling for. I was like, okay, why ain't you on? But they did semi. There ain't nobody. They did a semi article on you.
What are you talking about on the newspaper?
No, you said they did an article.
Yeah, he did a whole full story thing. That's another one that's longer. But that one he did. They put the clips and stuff in there. He did some that Sunday night, but
Darn. Who y'all were?
You know, Norwegians on Norwegian there. They all like island. We went there first, then we went to Montego Bay, Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Cozumel. We had 4 stops.
Oh, okay. Ain't you haven't been there before?
For a couple of them, yeah, but I don't know. You just be getting when I get done with the season, man, I just gotta go. Kept sometimes stay on the ship because I've been there. Yeah. But we had some friends that from Georgia, they went, so we did a little different. Like we got off there, got to drive like to take us really around the city. You know what I'm saying? Instead of to like all the little tourist little spots. Yeah, so we really saw the damage from the hurricane, man. It was crazy. Like people only because even when you come on the dock in Montego Bay, you can see the damage there, but it's not like they don't try to fix up everything around there where the tourist people go at. He took us into it, so it got really messed up. Like it was cars buried, still in dirt. It was shit. Talking about how the water came, and like they had this big store like Walmart, right? Completely got wiped out. Couldn't they say nothing in there, and it's crazy because even people that's trying to recover can't go buy it. You know what I'm saying? Can't get some stuff they need. So even when people want to get back to work to fix up their stuff, they couldn't even do that. Yeah, it was tough. He was telling us about some of the people that died, some of the older people that couldn't go to higher ground. So basically, if you was on the first floor, you was done.
The first floor,
any if your house was only was 2 or 3 stories, right, and you stayed on the first floor,
yeah.
So people they always building on top of their building, and so just imagine here, like you'd have been all right, but everybody that's on the first floor under you, would have been done.
What?
Yeah. But yeah, we saw a lot of.
Oh, my baby, what pretty doing?
I thought I was gonna bring her with me, man, because we were supposed to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but she told me she's gonna go with her daddy. I said, "Well, go ahead, baby. I ain't gonna be mad at you." Mama was a daddy's girl. With your daddy. Okay. Yeah, she how she have her moments. Like, yeah. She wanted to drive. Like this morning, she wanted to go with me. I said, "No, stay with your daddy." No. I said, "Girl, you so sometime." She got so tall, man.
That's how she.
Yeah, you gotta see her. I'm like, damn, look like this girl just sprung up overnight.
Yeah,
man. But we was looking at it live, Yeah, since that video that I sent you, that child got tall. This is what I sent you, right?
Yeah. Baby, that baby is smart. Baby. I gotta say, come. You see, y'all lost where now?
We lost, we made it to the Final Four. It was in Jacksonville. We lost to the team that beat us in the championship game last year. We should have been playing them in the championship game again, but yeah, they made us number 2 seed instead of number 1 seed in our region. And we knocked out, we beat the number 1 seed for our region. And then we ended up, because we were original 2 seed, they didn't redo rankings. Even though we had moved ahead of that team,
Mm.
they still kept us at a 2 seed, so we ended up playing.
What was that situation where where Antoinette now was playing Tank and those celebrities like that? What was that?
Oh,
What kind of
we had it was a fundraiser. It was a fundraiser, man. Marco, Marco.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco, he used to play for
The Jaguars. He played at Georgia Tech.
right.
Coach. He also played the Rams. He played a few people.
Right. I don't know if he played for Atlanta. I don't know what he did.
He could have played that too. Marco played with Falcons too.
Yes, that's you crazy boy. What talking about? You could have heard my voice across in a room of 1,000 people.
Yeah, I was know that boy.
Boy.
See, you been around me a long time. I see you been around me a long time.
Whatever.
Okay.
I was talking about how you had how you mimic me and Chantel when we be walking. Taking all day, baby. Taking all day. Oh man. Yeah, we over the day. Well, that baby Corey at?
Still locked up. 2 years.
Okay. And that when we're gonna start collecting the stuff for your documentary.
Well, you let me know. But that news thing would be something you use for it too.
Then is it a clip from the newspaper or
No,
clip from when you
like I got newspaper stuff, videos, but then we got a couple of news articles, actual news like that he did. Then I got one from last year that they did. And the one when I was at Potter's house. So they did a few news articles that you could
paper,
not paper. These
and magazine.
These videos.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got videos. I got newspaper articles. Remember that book that I used to show y'all that had all the articles in it?
Yeah.
So I got all that stuff. I was using sports to teach a lot of the lesson. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. Sometimes I just sit there and just think like, I don't get. We went back to back Final Fours like just teams. The girls ain't never been there. They had way more talent than and other people that make it there, you hear all the people raving about them. They got players, and a lot of them just got players from me. You know what I'm saying? From my teams, and they getting there to these Final Fours, or they get to this stuff, and I just look at the comments sometimes that they'll put in there, but they don't ever say nothing about like we actually accomplish what we do. Like literally, the girls that I had, what's the man name? Mr. Eric Dixon. He tell me he's a damn coach because he saw them last year when they first got here. Like now, mind you, Angie, the season starts in November, right? Season for basketball season. Yeah, school starts in August.
I know. Basketball
starts November. The second week in November, basketball starts, right? I got the girls that I got. I only had a 7th grader who was Gavin Promise at the time. I had little short point guard Danny who got there in the end of October. Yeah, she got the second week of October. They had this girl from France that got there around the same time, and then Janelle Houston, who was one of the only returning player from the team they had before. All the other girls went to Potter's house and followed Sharon over to Potter's house, right? So I had one returning player that did start.
Sharonda, my Sharonda?
Yeah, Sharonda Reddick. She over at Potter's house. She coached over there.
Boy, shut up.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Oh,
she was at the school that I'm at now. She was at North Florida. Antoinette was helping her. And she got the job over there at Potter's house.
Okay.
And she had wanted Antoinette to come to Potter's house with her. But when I got the job in North Florida, she came with me, and I told her, you know, if you want to go, you go. She didn't go. So last year, I had one returning player who wasn't a starter. The best players all went with Sharon, even though Coach Pooh brought them in. I mean, they had 6'4", man, 6'2", and they lost to UC in the playoffs last year. They should have went to the Final Four 2 years in a row, but they didn't make it. They lost to UC both of them years. So I get that last year, get that team, and so right before 2 weeks before the season started, I got 5 girls that came from a place called Suriname. Right?
What?
Suriname. It's over there near Guam.
What is it with you be getting all these people from across the country?
Got to the school, they got. So anyway, anyway, it was like really only one girl that could kind of play. The rest of them was just, yeah. So anyway, Mr. Eric saw it the first time. He was like, man, Coach, what you gonna do? I said, man, you watch. I said, by the end of the season now. I said, when we're ready, I said, I'm going to put a tough schedule together. We had no game schedule. I had to put a schedule together. I said, we're going to put a tough schedule. They're going to know what it's like to have to play hard. I said, and then we'll go from there. I said, but at the end of the season, we ain't going to look like what we look like now. That man said, man, Coach, I don't see it. He said, man, I don't see it, man. He said, this group right here, he said, we got to get some people. Shoot. Every year, we go on 8-game win streak, go to the Final Four. And he came up to me and said, Coach, nobody did what you did with them girls like that. He said, Coach Pooh. He said, Nick Stacy, Lil Stacy. He said, I don't know nobody else that could have came. And he said, we got way more time than that. And we couldn't get to the Final Four. He said, you don't got these girls all the way to the championship game. He said, man.
That's crazy.
He said, man, I don't see it. So he said, you made a believe out of me. And he talked to He said, if they just leave you alone, you'll get us a damn state championship. He said, you ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it for you. Because you know, if they get me mad, I'm just really sit back, you know. So I be taking a lot of shit. And I think people take that sometimes for weakness until they find out like this nigga's not weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they'll take it like that because I just done a lot of stuff.
No, you was a clique.
Yeah, but when they start messing with my girls and stuff, I damn sure would click. But when they talking shit to me sometimes, I kind of chill.
Yeah.
But I know I had a short switch back then. So what gonna take that from me?
Yeah.
Like makes your kids get what they supposed to get.
Right.
They ain't understand. They ain't understand. Man, it was passionate. You know, I was real passionate about teaching that game because I know that people aren't gonna give our kids nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And all the black girls, man, Angie Hill, you see how many of them end up pregnant when they're young like that, 15, 16, but they stayed around basketball. They were locked in on basketball. You know, they have time for some of the other stuff that people was doing. It kind of kept them out of trouble.
Right.
You know, but hell, then look at that. All went to school somewhere. You know,
right.
You went and played. Yeah, they had opportunities that other people didn't have. And so even the ones that left went to school based on the strength of what they learned in our program. So, you know, we had a lot of them when I
around the Lord. What in the world? You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
When did what's the tall lady? When did she stop coaching over there?
The lady that had her face and the Michael Jackson face.
I don't know nobody with no Michael Jackson face.
No, like the stuff, you know that ain't picking at her, but you know the lady that had the peak. her face was turning pink. And that's what you talking about, right?
No, I'm talking about the tall lady.
Ooh.
That used to be with the little boy with the hump.
Oh, Sheila.
She
never really coached over there. She was.
I thought she coached at Reebok.
She stopped at Reebok. She was supposed to coach at Parktown, but she didn't take the job over. She didn't want to go there after.
She did coach at Reebok.
No, she coached at Reebok, but I thought it was Sharonda at Parktown.
Right, no, I was asking you what happened to.
She just retired.
Huh?
She retired.
Oh, okay.
And Shantae took the job. Dorian.
Yeah.
She took the job.
Okay.
Yeah, Shantae took the job.
Man. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, of course, you know they're going to freeze you out. What? So, were you scheduled to be on the news that day? I mean, why they want to talk to you? And I mean, honestly, I don't want to talk to you, but what was the stuff that happened?
Chris Porter, he had found out that I had surgery.
Oh, okay. So that's
he wanted to, and then it was coming around Belltown, so that was a big story, and he put it together like that. But he said something. When you see the full article, then you'll know why he did it. Because last year he came and did an article on our team too.
Oh,
and he said, I didn't notice, but he said when he first came here to Jacksonville, and he had to come over to Potter's house and do the interview. He said he was scared to death. He said, "Man, all these championships that won," and he saw this stuff, and he said he was so nervous to do that. He said, "But I made him feel like so right at home, man. I showed him a whole lot of love, and so that's why I say we gotta treat people right. But I never knew that until that night we had this full interview, and he was telling me, he's like, man, coach, yeah, man, King, this, that, that. I said, really? I said, because I see how you grown, man. He was telling me the obstacles and stuff that he faced being there. How a lot of them white boys don't like him. Right. And these other stations don't, because he really changed the sports. The sports program, like the sideline, #sideline that he does on Friday nights.
He be real active.
Yeah, he like the boy from ESPN, Stuart Scott that passed away. Yeah. And he have some good sayings with her, like man, he's smoother than the other side of the pillow and stuff like this. And so people really, that didn't know, like the white boys couldn't do that. So it's like they want to be you, they can't be you, so they hate on you. Yeah. But they appreciate it from a distance. Yeah,
and then quietly incorporate.
Right, into their stuff. Right.
Yeah, copycat and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so he did that. He talked about it in that article and in the story, that full story. So yeah, I was talking to him. I'll send you the full story. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, I'm like, why he ain't send me the thing? I got to get the second, third, fourth hand information.
People hit me up, tell me they saw you. Then my niece posted it on Facebook. So comment on that. But it's funny because you see all the people that watched it, but you see only a few of them comment.
Yeah. That's the indication right there. Yeah. Ooh, we call that hater watch.
But you got about like 700 or 800 views and maybe 30 comments. Boy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, look at my training videos. If you look at them on Instagram and on Facebook, all the training videos that I posted up, right? Look at all the views we have, but look at how many likes and comments be on there. They be watching their ass and stuff, but
yeah. Well, what you try? Like you showing people how to do stuff?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't show them nothing.
I'm getting paid to do that. I'm getting paid to do training. Okay. So I put the trainers on to get more people to want to come and get their kids trained.
Okay.
But I'm saying I got all the people that be watching this shit that don't want to come bring their kids to training.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Or some of these trainers be watching it and then go do hell up and pick up. They was recording all my shit and I didn't even know it. And so I come in one day and I'm looking at these niggas doing the stuff that I was doing. Using the chairs and all this, wasn't none of them stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chill. Oh man, that's straight. Now look at you doing deals without me. How you found out about who came to you with that deal?
What deal?
Like you getting paid to show the people.
Oh no, been there. Then I just never took the time to do it. TJ do it. He always talk to me about stuff. I tell him what to do on the train. I already knew I could have made money. Remember when Coach Hatchell told me about doing the video and then she would help sell it, and I ain't take advantage of that. Like that was
which is one of my
I know you used to say it all the time.
Yeah, I want to watch on. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. That's why I'm gonna start get with this speakers program and really go and have an opportunity to make some money. I think it all come back. But I did. I left a lot of money on the table because
you did.
Nobody doing what we were
you doing. Did, and you gonna tell me last year. Yeah, I'm listening to you, man.
But my mind was different
from your. I'm looking like,
you was
baby. If I would, I would knock your head off.
Well, you could have been my agent. We'd been getting paid. We both been getting paid, girl.
Boy, I'm trying.
We still gonna get paid. We do this documentary because like Chris had me do something to say that I was a collaborator on that. So if it gets to a point where we get so many views, so much stuff like, you know, if he get paid, I would get paid for it. But I told him, man, that moment.
Who is Chris?
Chris Porter.
First
Postman.
Okay,
yeah. So he said something to me. I had to accept it and say, yes, collaborate.
Yeah, I'm like this, you know, I don't need no money to take.
Yeah, so I think about that now. I see everybody trying to play like we play. Look at Don Staley, all these colleges that's using that. Like, man, Don used to stay in our practices.
Right.
Huey from Houston, stay at our practice. The lady from Navy, Coach Hatchell, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have her to make a comment to my bio.
I remember when Don Staley came to Mission Channel was playing Lee, and she said that's your player right there. You can tell. There's a difference. Oh man.
We've been doing it for a long time. Still, like I said, taking a group of kids back to back Final Four. Wouldn't even made it in their district alone go to a Final Four to a state championship.
Right, because you know, I used to be looking like this is not gonna make it.
Oh man, I remember that first game we played. Yeah, and we were playing over there and we were losing, and we came back and won that game. And the next time we played the Jokers in the championship game, we beat them by like maybe 10 or something like that. After that, we started beating people by 30 or 40. We couldn't even be close. Yeah, we beat the brakes off of Brandon. They ain't beat them so bad. Them Jokers came and joined us.
Ain't nothing you can do about this situation here. Man, that job, man, that I should never forget that day. You know, we wasn't at you know, we went all at the gym and all, you know, and running the track 10 laps a day like them other schools we training. I never get them kids came in, was laying out on them on bleachers, knocked out. And then it was time they waking up, yawning, looking crazy, whatever the people observed. Yeah. And then when they walked back, it all was on the other end. They told me, "Yeah, we got you now. The game ain't even started." You took for granted that day because they was laying sleep all in the bit on the tide. Yeah.
And we played a later game than they played. They played early, so we down there they back to back.
Back to back. And I'm sitting here watching as they go out the door. They talking about, yeah, we got them now. We got them now. All they baby, they was geeked up. And honey, I knew they was in trouble when Brittany was bringing that ball down. And everybody, the rest of the four, I don't know what players that, all four of them backed up beyond the 3-point line. So it's over with. It's over with.
Hey, but
Bring
that silent assassin though, who was the silent assassin? Do you remember? Because she started hitting shit from deep on.
Right?
Nah.
I'm telling her. Oh.
White girl.
Oh, Damian.
Yeah, Rachel Damian.
Yeah.
Universal Florida. She a professor now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead on, Rachel. Oh,
Yeah, West Florida.
that was my baby, honey. That girl there.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. She has some big.
Yeah, honey. Yancy, too.
Yeah, Yancy, definitely.
Man, that goddamn girl. And she was hitting them from I don't know where. She was hitting them from NBA regulation line. Yeah.
Quick. Her on one side, answer that on the other side, breaking down the middle. No lead on the wing. Man, we were playing 5 out, but wasn't nobody playing 5 out. You know, we had no. I'm telling you, when we was in Atlanta, and we were playing the Trio Hope and Mike White event. And Mike White event, we was in Atlanta, and we were playing like on the far court. They had on the right side, and it was jam freaking packed.
Yeah.
Trio Hope from out of Seattle, and college coaches was everywhere watching that game. We went up on them jokers, man, about like 15, 20, and we went to spread. We hitting them with backdoor cuts. We hitting them with flash, open up and drive. We hitting them with pick and rolls. We had, I remember so many coaches came up, what was that offense y'all was running? I said, man, the kids doing that. I said, I just told them, you know, how to work it. I said, and we just see the flash. They know we got a backdoor cut on both sides. Man, people couldn't stop that.
They couldn't stop it.
Everybody could drive. And so when you tried to cheat, we'll send them through. Then Brittany gonna drive on you. Go all the way to the basket. Man, we found a mismatch every time. You got Brittany, you got O'Leary, you got Shanteria, you got Etchelet, you got Lee, you got Damian. Everybody can handle the ball.
Right.
Brandon.
We had 10.
We had 10. We were 10 deep. You got Lexus Brown. You got, come on now. Hillary Fuller. Oh, you don't stop.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That thing used to be so
funny. Man, come on, man.
That thing used to be so funny when you wouldn't start at 5. Start
the second 5.
Yeah, they was like, you know, they be confused, like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And I'm like, yeah, this thing gonna, you know, Trill the nerve used to be bad to him. Oh Lord, I said, Trill, give him a minute, cause you know his nerves bad. His nerve bad. But if that score ain't moving fast enough, just give it a minute. Next thing you know, you said, come on. And then you didn't even have to call them by name. They already knew.
To the table. They be sitting over there like, okay.
You be looking at you.
But you know what? That second 5 got real good, though. They started putting it on some people, man. And then we come out with that group, they were like, damn.
Yeah.
Now, they don't put their second people in because they done got tired and we're going up by 30 on you.
Yeah, that was crazy. Man, I'm like, they had I'm going to send this to you. This somebody from Wolves who Chanteri's play with sent clips of a couple of their games and stuff.
Oh, when we played them?
When she was over at 5.
Oh.
When she was at Wolves. Man, that is over the days. Over the days, honey.
Get more done with Gemini. Your everyday AI assistant. Handle work with ease, from deep research and brainstorming to video generation. Your everyday AI assistant, included with Google Workspace.
Just full article.
Hello and welcome to this special edition of Porter's Place. I'm Chris Porter. So often we forget just how challenging it is to be a head coach of any sport. The long hours, the stress, the pressure to win, and win now. It's been NFBI Lady Eagles head coach Tony Bannister's reality for more than 3 decades. But if anyone knows how to win, it's him. Coach Bannister has won 14 state titles and 7 national championships. Over the next 30 minutes, Coach Bannister opens up like he's never done before, discussing how he got into coaching, serving in the military, the death of his daughter, and the new opponent he thinks last year almost took his life. Tony Bannister, second chance, starts now. So, Coach, it's been a while since you and I have had a sit-down conversation.
Yes, sir. It's been a minute.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed to be here, Chris. You don't even understand, man. So every day I wake up, I'm just thankful for what God is doing and what He's already done.
How many years have you been in coaching?
Oh my God.
Boy, he was born.
I think, man, 38, I think.
Good
38.
God, man.
How many years you played? How old were you starting?
You know, we used to go to the park every day and play. So I probably think around 6 or 7. Right? You know, with my brothers and family, we always played. We had a goal in front of the house. So, you know, we were always out there, man, shooting and just having a good time. The neighborhood kids would come to play. So we've been playing the game for a long time.
How competitive was it with your neighbors and your brothers back then?
Right. You know what I'm saying? This block is that block. But nah, it was very I think I like to say that with my younger brothers, man, I think the players that they were, because I didn't take them slack. You know, but they were tough, man. We all had a good
Mel
time.
and all of them, they'll
I
take
like to be my brother.
Melvin was dunking last time. I seen him play.
Against each other in the military.
this one.
I'm like, he ain't even send me to get out there.
Chris, she just sent that to me. That's cool.
Get out there. Boy, had me an all. But I remember back when I was doing on that board thing with the breakdown, the ESPN thing, whatever. They accused me of being you. I was like, I'm that good. Y'all think I'm him? Oh, okay.
What they did.
They used to talk about, you know, people don't put their real name on that on the messages and stuff like that. We just use them on handles. And they, of course, they didn't want
239-7035 is your other phone.
Yeah.
It's thinkable.
And they talking about, no, that's pretty Tony. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's me. And they, of course, the stalkers bounced me. No, she's a girl. She's a girl. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty good. Been talking about this game with y'all about. Shoot, I'm pretty good. They said, well, where did you play? Baby, I ain't never played no other cheerleader.
Girl, pretty Tony talking.
Yeah, pretty Tony taught me. Pretty Tony taught me how to play, baby.
Dude, all our parents do the game.
Yeah, pretty Tony taught me how to play the game. Mm-hmm.
Go back on the channel.
Okay. Yes, sir. Y'all think I know a lot of people. I'm telling you, y'all think I know a lot of people.
Y'all let me know what you start getting together on and stuff. Send it to you.
Okay.
So you know, you know how to pop up on it.
I know that's why I pulled up with you. You know my situation, better talk. Huh? You already are. Oh Lord. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm over here now. So, y'all, I wasn't minding my damn business, right? And here we go. Okay. I wasn't minding my. I thought that somebody with the voice of reason told this woman that's in the middle of my screen to do what? To stop, right? This is what you don't understand, okay? Well, again, understand this. You know what? I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. Right? I'm not gonna go there. Because y'all already know how I feel about y'all. Right. I don't need to tell you no more. If you didn't know, just go through them damn videos and it'll tell you. Okay? But like I said, you got people on here that's trying to tell you your life as if they know it, as if your life somehow was worse than theirs. Somehow, I don't understand none of that. Okay? I don't understand none of that. But look here. Sooner than later, I will be what? Having a famous living room too. Now, I really do have a famous living room. But I'm going to show you. I ain't gonna lie. I should do roll call. So he can tell you who all he met through me. Okay? Niggas you can Google. People you can Google. Professionals and all that type of stuff. Okay? If I say I did it, I do it, I'm into it. Believe that. Okay? So, because you had this idiot right here talking about, like, if I said, I make up something. Just say I said, I ate pizza all last year. How we have a way to verify that? How we have, well, like, what? First of all, why would you be wanting to verify if I ate pizza and all this? What does it do to you? Does it help or hurt your motherfucking ass if I ate pizza all goddamn last year? If you can't verify, I'm certain that you ain't gonna be able to verify. Either somebody was there or you gonna have to take my word for it or whatever. Which I don't got to give a fuck. If that's the case, then everything in your motherfucking dirty ass mouth and whatever people say, whatever, it can't be verified. Like we hear of the things that happen during what? during the formation of America and all of that, right? We can't verify that's the truth. All them people dead. It's shit like just crazy. And I'm not trying to get back and forth with this motherfucking goddamn idiot. But I mean really got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet up there talking about why would Azriel want to be an advocate for other women and stuff. She should have been thinking about staying doing that before she became an alleged victim. Now I know goddamn well somebody somewhere when they heard that, if they wasn't high, they was like, huh? Looking at the goddamn screen or your motherfucking phone. Knowing goddamn well what would be her reason? What would be her reason to be an advocate for victims prior to her motherfucking ass getting into this situation? Normally, that's not how it goddamn works. And if someone independent of all of that, do what? If someone independent of all of that wanna, start some kind of organization for victims and stuff like that, that's fine. It doesn't mean that you was a victim. That means that but that's not how it works normally. Normally, a victim of something or something that affected their life, they'll become a advocate based solely on that. Not solely on that, but based on that. That's the reason, right? I'm not fixing to be going back and goddamn forth with no stupid motherfucker. So check this out right here, right? Check this out. When I shared something from the Bows or whatever, she up there told me, yeah, you did that, so you can make commentary off this, whatever. I haven't made commentary off that yet. And that's not why I shared it. I shared it and I put a note by it. That's it. If I wanted to do some commentary about it, I would. If I did, I don't. And here is the thing, right? Because again, I think I'm pretty well well at least I'm fine when it comes to what I think this motherfucker is diagnosed with or should be diagnosed with, right? Okay? Because how can somebody take the fact that I said that I was ordering sometimes up to $600 a month from DoorDash, turn that around and say I said I work for DoorDash and I make $600 a month? What? I say that. And I'm not going to sit up here and deal with a motherfucker that's got issues correcting every goddamn thing she said I said. So I'm going to tell y'all one more again. You can, you can, but you don't have to. Tell y'all one more again. Just go back and listen to whatever video. Go back and listen to whatever video of mine and see what I said. Or you can ask me, I'll tell you what I said, and then direct you to the video. This is some goddamn weird ass shit. And I'm not sure why motherfucker picked me and fuck with her again. Because listen, I mean, hell, then you have to take some days after fucking with me. What you want to take a month? What you want to eventually lose your motherfucking job before your ass retire? Like, what you want to do? I prefer, and here's the thing, right? Commentary is meant to be commented on, right? Apparently, She doesn't understand that, but she's the one that likes to do it. Okay. I was even accused of not being able to generate my own goddamn commentary. Are you fucking crazy? I'm not like you. We're not even. I don't have to go and watch somebody, whatever's going on, and then bring it on back to my channel to talk about. No, I don't. Because 9 10 times it's motherfucking nonsense and shit that 7th graders wouldn't even goddamn participate in because because of how juvenile this shit is. I'm not going back and forth with nobody with no motherfucking condition. A serious one at that, untreated. Maybe it's been treated. I don't motherfucking know. Maybe the doses need to be up. I don't know. But I showed you in real motherfucking time. Just keep trying to find something to criticize. Bitch, and I'm going to make sure you understand this. Not a motherfucker on here. And I mean this with every bone in my motherfucking body. Not a motherfucker on here deserve to say a goddamn thing negative when it comes to me. Okay? And what I mean by that, I'm not on no bozo type. I'm not on no bullshit like that. What I'm saying is this, right? Unless you know been the places I've been and do all that type of stuff, doing the things that I've done, just listen. You shouldn't say shit about me. I don't give a fuck what you think it is. Because you know me by now, I'm going to let you think whatever you want to motherfucking think. Then I'm going to come on by and do what? Hit you across the goddamn head with the goddamn evidence. Nobody has to make up shit to either feel important to get a motherfucking goddamn audience and shit like that. Are you slow? Are you dumb? I could one right there could have verified when I walk into wherever I walk into. What happens? Like if you don't leave me the fuck alone, people run up to me and shit like that. Can I take a picture with y'all? That bullshit. You gotta make shit up. What up, Daniel? Hey, purple. Oh, God. I mean, child, let me get in this part. I've been a one off, you motherfucker. Listen to this damn dummy.
Look at his ass. He gonna be in here in a minute talking about some it's freeze and look at him on the camera. The camera. I don't know. Coda just texted, says, "Oh, Mom, the classes are canceled today." I was like, "Well, good. Now you can just study." But that's another thing. She's having problems with her roommate up there. I'm trying not to intervene. I do want to ask y'all opinion on that as a mom. What would you guys do? Because I've been up there once and I tried to mediate to see, if they can come to some type of head where they have a level of respect for each other only because they have to share that little space, right? But obviously, I guess it didn't work, right? So, okay, but Tears, you got to try to sprinkle that little bit of cornbread in there. And this whole thing with this lady that's out there on Tasha K head, right? And I was saying, okay, she doing some exposing as everybody else have done about Tasha K out here, right? But there was 2 big entertainers that actually, in my opinion, and according to the stats that's out there, that kind of blew Tasha K, all the way up there, right? Past her little 200,000 or so that helped her reach that million, viewers and subscribers at once upon a time. And to my understanding, that was the R. Kelly and then the Cardi B situation. And one thing that I've learned out here doing my YouTubing, shit, right, is that it's always going to be somebody that don't like somebody. It's always going to be some gossip or some information, whether it's true or false, that can have a chain reaction for conspiracy theories, right? Everybody's going to add their little sauce to it and tea to it to make it tea. It's tea time. I learned that that's what, YouTube consists of. But baby, what is going on over here in this community don't have shit on what you would see on a whole bunch of other channels. It's in similarity, but it's not as detrimental as what goes on over here. This over here ain't got shit on it. Y'all, when I tell y'all these people, ooh, I'd be like, we know it's gossip. We know it's tea. We know that most of us will have that adrenaline to get the tea, so that maybe that at some point, when you're with your family member or you're riding in the car with somebody or whatever, right, you gonna bring it up and mention it and talk about it because they are tuned into YouTube, and the gossip and stuff, right? But I watched this lady, and she talks about, let me see if I can say this right. In general, we all are alike, whether we
No, we're not.
want to accept that or not, right?
No, we're not.
We all, at some point in time, are going to say things that we know we shouldn't say. We gonna act the way we are, probably not supposed to act because society says you're not supposed to act that way and it's your age and this or that. But what's the saying? We know sometimes not what we do, and we know most of the times what it is that we are doing. We know, right? But at the same time, it's when the camera comes on, we get the going and you say, la 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 la. It just happens, Is that part of being normal? Well, that's to be undetermined, because there is no scientist that has.
She said that's to be undetermined. It's undetermined now. You mean that's to be determined? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, I should. You know what? I should have let him hear this shit. But no, I had to change over and shit like that. I should have let him hear this motherfucking illiterate ass shit.
Evaluated and studied whether if that can be substantiated as a true fact to it, because we're just human beings and we're just talking and it just goes on. But when we are talking, a lot of stuff that we say at that point, we're not really hearing what we say, but we know what we're saying, but we just don't hear it, right? So I'm listening to her, and she kind of reminded me of somebody, right? And, she's going on and on and on, and she's talking about how the Tasha K is manipulating the people and uneducated and things like that. But then, turns around and throws into her comparison about there goes the I thing. I think people, when you are trying to humiliate or you're trying to embarrass or you're trying to expose, I think that the eyes have to be left out. You gotta leave the eyes out of it, right? For example, well, she did so and so, and you saw her, boy, she put that, and she talked all about that family, and then you go into a story about, well, I got, and I got, and I was a teacher, and then I was, 30 degrees and I got this. It's like.
So, you know, she's talking about me, right? Here's the thing, right? Here's the motherfucking thing. First of all, you don't know anything about storytelling. You don't know anything about how people have a normal conversation. And once you get to a part of a story, whatever, you connect with that person because y'all had like a similar experience. She doesn't recognize that she does it a little bit too, but it's so illiterate that you probably don't want to pick up on it, right? Okay, like that packing for Texas shit, right? I have no idea. Now I know why she kept saying that she wasn't packing for Texas and all that, whatever. First of all, why would we think you would be packing for Texas? Why would we think you? Who? I mean, I don't understand. Like when Sylvia be going on there to the court, I couldn't do that. I wasn't gonna do that. That's not, whatever else she be motherfucking saying. What is that? Around my motherfucking way, it's called jealousy or motherfucking hating. But what is that? You're interjecting your motherfucking self into the fucking story and the conversation. That's what it's really called, ma'am. With your dumb ass. Dumb and motherfucking slow. And you think it's going to be a back and forth? I think not. I think motherfucking not, because I'm telling you, it's only going to be worse than the motherfucking last time. Now, you know you like to make overtime and stuff like that. I would suggest you not fuck with me. Move your motherfucking ass on down the motherfucking line, bitch. And motherfucker talking about, oh, that your hair is on top of your motherfucking head and all this. How you know my hair's on top of my head? How you know my hair is on top of my head, sticking all nappy and all that shit? How you know that? You don't think that I done plaited it down? Huh? That's not an option for me. Because it doesn't support your motherfucking lying ass motherfucking narrative. Huh? Listen, I'm not going to be back and forth. And the only thing that gets done is on motherfucking YouTube. I don't have time for that. Okay? Again, I can help you solve all your motherfucking problems. I really can. And you know what? I'm going to have to continue this some other time. Because you know it's about that time for me to get off, right? But anyway, I'll make sure I'll address this motherfucking bullshit tomorrow. Probably a little motherfucking early. Because this is fucking ridiculous. When are you going to attack the motherfucking commentary? No, you can't attack the motherfucking commentary. Because one, you don't know what the fuck it is we talking about. Okay? If we talk about the Middle East or science or current events or anything like that, your ass motherfucking do what? Try to study the topic to act like we act, or you just motherfucking shut it down because it's too confusing and it adds nothing but motherfucking goddamn pain to a motherfucking brain that's already motherfucking hurting. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna say this really motherfucking quick, but I'll be back to finish this up. I got other shit to do. Honey, I don't have time to be listening to some motherfucking goddamn um motherfucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. I don't have motherfucking time, baby. I don't have motherfucking time. Yeah. With my nappy hair and all, sweetie. What you say? It's on top of my motherfucking head, and I'm 500 pounds, all this bullshit. I don't have time for that. No. Don't even motherfucking worry about it. I know exactly what you motherfuckers need. Right? Okay? Again, I don't give a fuck who says what on this motherfucking channel or about this motherfucking channel. Okay? Again, if a motherfucker cuss me out, I'm supposed to say, oh, you cuss me out, but don't cuss out the trucker. You got me fucked up. Go ahead on with that 10-cent ass motherfucking con. All you motherfuckers got a bunch of shit in motherfucking common. And if it don't apply to you, then don't apply to you. Okay? You motherfuckers are some goddamn kids who wasn't raised with by your parents. Y'all were raised with the neighborhood motherfucking zoo. Okay? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? I don't have shit to do with that. But understand me and understand me good. I raised my right hand. Okay? I raised my motherfucking right hand. I would drag your motherfucking ass into one of them Saddam motherfucking Hussein goddamn holes where they fucking found his ass at, right? You do better off leaving me the fuck alone. Your cavalier motherfucking attitudes does nothing for me, okay? I don't deal with motherfuckers like y'all, okay? And if you ain't in the like y'all goddamn category, then I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the motherfuckers like this. Okay? So, I know you motherfuckers get tired of me and my receipts. But what I'll do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to get on up off of here because in a minute I'm going to have to go in and goddamn. I'm going to get on up off of here and do something productive. Okay? I'm going to figure out how to be more of a servant to people in need. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I'll get this here tomorrow. I'll maybe do some drops tonight because I didn't get a chance to hear it all. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Until then, my friend, I am done. Sorry to fuck this live up, but first things come first.